That's Icarus, you're right. You're right, buddy. It doesn't start until everything is broke. Until I jump and break all of my everything. Probably right about that. Hello, how the heck are you? First one in chat. Fantastic. Just getting some last minute things set up and then we'll get started. Obviously, I gotta share out my stream on the media sites. And then I have to post it on the Icarus Discord. And with that done, I can close Discord. That's the crunch. Yeah. Planning on having a good day donating plasma. San Diego's fresh flood warning. Oof. So I'm stuck staying home today. That's okay. You can keep me company. I mean, for whatever length of time you're willing to be here. Also rules out painting miniatures. Well, that's not cool. Because you could do that and sit in a stream at the same time. That sounds like a good time to me. Do something you love while you're listening to someone stream. At any rate, I have everything set up, so let's do the thing. Well then, if you weren't here last time, we did manage to complete several missions. We got the shooting range done to unlock some more things. We went and got another mission done that I've never completed before. We started another one which required a scanner, so it took us a little bit more time to get set up. But we are ready to resume. Hello, Tashi. Watching a buddy of mine play Fallout 76. Not a fan of Fallout 76. I'm not even going to lie to you. I absolutely love the Fallout franchise. But the amount of bugs and issues in that game are so... Like, I don't mind bugs in a game. Let's make that clear right off the bat. I do not mind bugs in a game because if I did, I wouldn't be playing Icarus. Okay? my issue becomes if the bug is so game breaking that you can't advance in either the story or progress in levels or be able to accomplish a goal. Those kind of bugs will take me right out of the game. And there was one game that or 7 Days to Die, right? Yeah, 7 Days to Die has plenty of bugs too. Like most indie games do. Heck, even AAA games do. If it's a piece of software, it probably has a bug. Like, that's just gonna happen. There's no avoiding it. So, stressing about that stuff is not something I do. Like I said, as long as it's not game breaking, I don't really care. But like, there was one mission I was playing on Fallout 76 where the main story has, well, I guess it's a DLC. But anyway, the DLC's been out for like 5+ years at this point. And I was tasked with going to a vault and helping some NPCs steal from this vault. And what would happen is I would open the vault and the NPCs are supposed to follow me inside. What instead happens is the vault opens and the NPCs can't figure out how to walk through a door. And because of that, I can't complete the mission. And I want to see what the story has. I want to be able to go and get those big rewards. But guess what I can't do? And it's been bugged for years. Not even a joke. I have video evidence of it. I did a review for the game where I gave it a 4. The game is terrible. I would not recommend anybody get that unless they get it for free. If you enjoy the game, absolutely play what you like. I am not faulting you for that. However, that does not mean that we will enjoy the same things and or that I am then therefore forced to play it. So I guess what I'm not doing. Crunch. There's the broken leg. Done did it. The stream has started. So what do we have left? We have one down here, here, and then here. We'll make a loop and then call in the thing. Food. We have plenty of food, plenty of ammo. Yeah, we're not even going to stop. Let's just go straight to the next thing. Actually, yeah, let's go. No. Let's see if we have any extra carrots. What's even more depressing about that game, and probably why I get so upset by it, is it had such potential. Like the Fallout games are a lot of fun. Any game I can go around and get overburdened by junk is a fun game for me. I like going out, looting, shooting the stuff, getting all the things, taking it back to my base, building up my base, and just enjoying my time doing the little side missions. Like, that's a lot of fun. I then have the issue then becomes on top of them saying, well, here, go do all this fun stuff, and now you can do it with friends, is awesome. But they then decide, Well, now you have to pay a $100 subscription to even play the game the way you would like to play it, by limiting your backpack size and your storage space by ridiculously high levels, forcing you to get this DLC and pay the subscription in order to store things in a game that's all about collecting things and storing things. Like, nope, I'm out. Nope, 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 nope. Honestly, I'm upset that I didn't give it a lower score. Most of what I've watched from my buddy doing base building, Fallout 76. Can't start a new MO. Well, I mean, it's not. Sword Tour, Dungeons and Dragons Online. So, the Sword Tour thing, I've heard that's a good one. I don't know how many people are playing the Dungeons and Dragons things. It's still around, so I assume it's doing well. City of Heroes, I've played that. It was just not for me, so I moved on from it. For anybody that doesn't know, my channel was based. My name goes by Blazze Valkurm, and the Valkurm portion of my name comes from Final Fantasy XI, where it's an online MMO in the Final Fantasy universe, and I actually met my wife while playing that game in the Valkurm Dunes, which is why I took the last name, because it has sentimental value to me. I also had the name Blazze while I was in that game, so it just worked out whenever we moved over to Final Fantasy XIV. And so, like, that's long story short. That's my all-time favorite MMO, and it always will be, only because of the sentimental attachment I have to it. Not because I think it was the best one I've ever played, but any other MMO just doesn't feel like home. You know, when I play an MMO, I want to feel like I'm living in that universe, and so many of those MMOs out there just don't have that feeling. Like you're just participating in the universe rather than actually living in it. New World almost felt that way, but it had so many problems, and the grind was just too intense, and then you have to pretty much, there's wait timers on top of wait timers, and then you have to use a wait timer in order to purchase a wait timer, so that way you can wait again. And no, I'm out. It got a little overbearing. Neverwinter Nights. Ex-wife. Oof. Sorry to hear that. I think this is where we need to be. We'll just put the scanner down here at the edge of the river. Yeah, I played Neverwinter. I never played the MMO version. I played the, like, very first game they came out with. Maybe the second as well. But I never really got into the MMO. I'm assuming that one was also good, like, you hear about it a lot. It's an experience in life. Yeah, it is. And you'll experience a lot in life if you live long enough. right now I'm absolutely addicted to that Pow World game. Like, it's like adult Pokemon with guns. Like, instead of just catching these poor creatures, you're going out and actually killing them for pieces of like, leather and meat. Like, if you watch the Pokemon anime, like, you see all the time where they're talking about we're making, you know, buffalo steaks, and you know that they had to chop up a Pokemon to do it. But they never go far enough to show you that it actually happens. They all just play it off like it's like it doesn't happen. But in this game, like, you're literally taking a butcher knife to these poor creatures. It's brutal, but at the same time, like, it's so anime that like, they get away with it. There's like no blood or gore in that game, so it's dumbed down to very childlike levels. But you're still taking out these creatures. And I hear all the time that people are upset by this, but like, if you go to the store and you buy a steak, guess where that steak came from? It didn't just magically appear out of thin air. You're eating a cow that somebody had to raise and then kill. Like, and what's worse is if you eat veal, which is like way worse. So, honestly, people are just looking for a reason to get mad at something because, I don't know, for some reason. If you're mad at it, that's fine. Don't play it. Like, that's just all there is to it. I'm gonna enjoy myself and have fun. It hasn't been out that long, and I think I've already put 20 hours in it. I'm doing recordings with myself. I'm doing recordings with another YouTuber. I'm doing recordings with a fellow streamer from the UK. I'm doing recordings with another player that I met recently. Like, everybody wants to play this game with me right now, and I'm trying to accommodate as many of them as I can because I'm trying to get as much recording in as I can. That way I can I guarantee I have like 20 episodes recorded and only 3 edited so far. So it's going to be a mainstay on my channel for a long time. Unless it like crashes and burns and doesn't do good on my channel, what I might do, honestly, is make a second channel and then do something like, just call it like my whoopsie channel, where like this series didn't do good, so we'll upload it to the second channel and put all my shorts over there, because for whatever reason people don't like seeing shorts on my channel, and I don't know why. So that might be something we move over to the second channel. Right now, though, I'm not going to do that, only because I'm trying to grow this channel, and taking away content isn't exactly how you grow. So until such a time as this one is monetized, it's just all going to go on here. And to be fair, I am who I am. If you like me, that's awesome. Stick around. We'll have a lot of fun. But if you don't like me, I'm sure there's plenty of YouTubers out there that you would absolutely enjoy. And on top of that, they would love your support. I just hope that I can earn your respect and or sub and or maybe come back again, check out some of the other content, and then decide type deal. Mavalon, yes, I did see your comment. I was just too busy on a rant. Did you like Power World? Love Power World. Like, at first I wasn't sold when I first started playing, but love it. Like, creature collecting games are a lot of fun. Like Ark, love it. Go out, collect all the things, come back, and, you know, collect one of everything, and then go to the next map, or wait for the next DLC, and then collect all the things again. That kind of stuff, that gameplay loop, I love. So, and the survival elements in that aren't bad. And the bosses are challenging. There's no real story other than what you want to make of it, which is great. So I'm not upset in the least as far as that's concerned. Like, the game is fun. Like I said, I know there's been some controversy stuff around it, but I don't care. I'll play what I like. And, I mean, you can hate me for that, but honestly, I'd wish the same thing for you. If you find something, or you know a game that's similar that you like better, go play that game. Have fun. We're all gamers. We're just here to enjoy some entertainment. So, you know, go enjoy yourself. Have fun. I mean, that's all there is to it. So, like Monster Rancher from the old PlayStation days, I loved the Monster Rancher game on PlayStation. I went into my mother's CD rack and grabbed every CD I could find to unlock all the different monsters. That was so much fun. Absolutely loved that as a mechanic. That was really cool. That was a good idea that they did. I know I have friends wanting me to play Age of Conan. And I wasn't a fan of anything Conan. I don't know anything about the lore. I know it was a movie at one point. Like, I don't know anything about it. Conan Exiles was okay, but it was built more for, like, multiplayer, and if you don't have somebody to play with, you have to seriously nerf how the game is. Like, you have to cut down the enemy damage to like 10%, and you have to up your damage by 100% to even be able to compete with the bosses, even in the best gear. They have made some notable improvements to it, and I haven't gone back to it, only because the last time I tried to play it, it crashed and locked up my computer, which 50-50 could have been on my side or theirs, but I just didn't feel like restarting again, so I just didn't. But the building in that game is very solid. The ability to go out and have people help you build stuff is interesting. It is a lot like Conan Exiles, I suppose, wherein you're fighting bosses and you're using you're getting helpers to go and do stuff for you at your base. Come here, puppy. Y'all messing up my equipment? What's wrong with you? Okay. Now we need to build a repair hammer, which I'm sure our stuff got broke. And then we'll build ourselves a bed. There should be a cave right up here, and we'll take a nap. Come on, get it over with. It's taking too long to come and attack me. Hard mode is ridiculous. Also, I know I'm bleeding. I'm working on it. I wanted to get rid of those lizards. And there's more. grab a little bit of stone. Repair hammer, craft. %. Bam. Alright, next. Bed. What are we missing? A little bit more fur. Easy enough. Skip leg day. They don't. Okay. Well, I mean, I enjoy making the shorts. Like they're fun, and I get why people don't like the shorts. I really understand. I'm not a huge fan of watching like TikTok videos. I get it. I really do. But I think some people fail to understand that as a smaller YouTuber, like, I have to diversify my content in order to be able to reach a wider audience. And YouTube really loves when you make the shorts. And because of that, I try to make sure that I'm doing those. I'm doing my streams now here on YouTube. I'm doing my regular long-form series. I'm doing everything I can to try to promote my stuff on other media sites. And I really want to grow the channel. And, you know, maybe if you're not a fan of that, just, like, literally skip it. I'm sorry that you don't like it, but it's unfortunately going to continue to be a thing on my channel. Now, one thing I had heard is that it's the format people tend to have a problem with. YouTube, whenever you make a short, not any other type of video on the site, but when you make something specifically for the shorts feed, you have to do it in a small frame. You have to make it, I can't remember what it is, like 620 or something crazy like that. Tiny little thin window that, and because of the shape of it, it just doesn't look good when you're watching it on a computer. It looks fine when you're watching it on, like, a tablet or you're watching it on your phone, but it doesn't look great when you're watching it on YouTube from a computer. So I get it. People don't like that, but YouTube requires that you make it that way in order for you to actually be able to post it in the shorts feed. And again, like, I gotta diversify my stuff or else I'm not gonna grow. So yeah, for the time being, they're here. And I may make a second channel at some point and move that stuff over there, and the people who want to see that specifically can. But yeah. $69 more subs to hit. I mean, I really hope that I do. I don't know. Maybe my opinions today will have scared a few people away. But like I said, I'm not gonna be dishonest with people. Like, I'll let you know this is just how I am, or how it is, or, and at the very least let you know that, you know, not focusing. Not trying to be rude, it's just what you gotta do to grow. Just gonna continue to be honest with people, and hopefully people respect that, but I'm sure there's some people that I'm gonna make angry. And I really sincerely apologize if I have made you angry for any reason. But the truth is sometimes not exactly on your side. But exactly, Tashi. Facts. Facts are facts. They're neither good nor evil in nature. They're just facts. I want to take a nap before we hit the Arctic zone. I know there's a cave around here somewhere. What does the join button offer? The join button offers the same thing as Twitch. So, for people that don't watch Twitch, it's the same thing as a Twitch sub in the fact that people get to avoid watching ads whenever they click on anything on my channel. They get the opportunity to use some of my emotes in the chat, and they can use them other places too, I think, just like Twitch. They obviously give me money to support the channel, so, you know, first and foremost, that's the main thing for me. But they also have you get the opportunity to watch subscriber or you're bleeding. Oh God, you're right. You can watch member join button only like videos that I post, or you can watch videos early before other people can. You can watch. You get access to like community only, like starving. I guess I'll eat. This armor is pretty decent. I'm not too worried about getting killed right now, although I did just hear a bear, so I appreciate the information. Also, hello Jimmy. How are you today? But yeah, you get access to all kinds of stuff. Like if I post something to the community, like polls or, you know, questions or just, you know, updates on things coming up, like the members who join get the opportunity to see those kinds of things first, like stuff like that. Now, I'm going to be honest with all of you. I'm not monetarily blocking off content. At right now, I can say that because I don't know what YouTube enforces as far as the join button is concerned, because I don't have access to it. But member-only videos, as of right now, I do not intend to do. Because I want everybody to have the opportunity to see that content. Now, emotes and ad-free viewing on the channel and helping me out, that's great. That's all going to happen. Probably community posts and, you know, questioning like, hey, should we put this on the channel? And then let the members vote on it. Things like that will probably happen. Maybe screenshots and stuff of upcoming streams, maybe early access to watch videos, but you're at no point going to have exclusives for watching videos. Like I don't like that crap in my games, and I'm not gonna do it to you guys. YouTube might force me to do that stuff though, so while I can say I don't want to do it, if YouTube forces me to do it, I will put out an apology video. However, if I go beyond that 500, credits and intro and outro, during my streams, I will have those, yes. Because of the way I record content, it's going to be difficult for me to put it into my videos. I'll attempt to. I'll attempt to, but because I record my videos months out, like right now I'm recording this Pal World stuff. The first episode comes out tomorrow. The next episode doesn't come out for a week. So if somebody were to join today, they wouldn't see their name in the upcoming video. They wouldn't see it for like 2 weeks down the line. And that doesn't seem fair to people. But my live streams the day of, I will put them out. Like, I have videos right now coming out for Return to Moria that are recorded 3 months ago. And they're scheduled to come out until the end of February. So, like, because my wife is sick and possibly needing a lung transplant and has a bad heart and all this stuff, like, I need content rolling out on my channel. If I have to take a break because, God forbid, she passes for some reason, like, YouTube will absolutely drop my channel off the face of the map if I don't always have content coming out. And if something happens to her, I'm not going to want to record. Let's be honest. I will not be in the mood to record. I can promise you that. And so having videos prepared in the future secures me in that way. If something crazy were to happen, some miracle, or I were to start getting... if I got some crazy amount of monetary value out of my channel, I could hire an editor and put stuff out as I record it. Right now, I can't pay somebody to do that. I'm spending an hour to 2 hours editing the videos on my own. After an hour to 2 hours of recording, and if it's a survival game that has a huge grind, it takes me 3 hours of recording to get a 30-minute video. On top of which, I have to make all the thumbnails myself, and then I have to chop it down into shorts, and then I like, people seem to think that YouTube is easy. You can just throw stuff up on YouTube and you just make money. And that's, for some people, I'm sure they've gotten lucky in that way. I'm sure of it. But for everybody else, you have to work at it. And it takes a lot of work. A lot of work. And it takes sacrifices, and it takes a lot of luck on top of all of that. A lot of people don't get into the logistics of all that. You're right. And I don't blame them for that. They come here to be entertained. They don't come here to work. Which is great. I love doing this. Like, I used to have the worst social anxiety in the world. But ever since doing the streaming stuff and working with other people and doing the collaboration stuff, I really feel more at ease doing these things. Now, am I, like, going to be able to walk up to some stranger on the street and talk to them? Probably not. I'm going to be honest with you. I like my people how they are right now. Digital voices and text on a computer screen. I can handle that. Don't ask me to go into a restaurant and feel comfortable. It's not going to happen. Luck, resilience, yeah. On top of which, I forgot to mention, like, you have to do the social media stuff. Even if you hate it, you have to network with developers. You have to go and try to get into every single channel that you can. Try to collaborate with people. Like, it's so much work. And I'm sorry if I'm boring all of you with this chit chat. I'm just looking, like, I'm doing boring stuff right now. I'm just looking for a cave. I realistically thought there was a cave here. I know there's a through cave right here, so we'll just go into that one and sit down a bed. But by the time we do, it's probably just gonna be morning. Even more logistics heavy if you land a sponsor. That's one thing people don't understand about sponsors. Jesus. You want to go into a whole nother can of worms. If you get a sponsor and you don't disclose that you're getting financially backed from a sponsor, you can go to prison. Like, not just a fine. If the FCC finds out, oh my God. Do not take a sponsor unless you read the fine print thoroughly, unless you have a lawyer. Like, there's... You do not want prison time because you couldn't read. Don't just click through that stuff. So far, I have... Oh, I can't put that here. RIP. I've only had one sponsor on the channel, and I've gotten so lucky because they've been amazingly... They've just been awesome. So, like... They actively promote my stuff. They've not had any problems with me telling them criticisms. They've been very open about things, and they've been willing to work with me on stuff. And when I reached back out to them, they gave me another copy of the game to further criticize them as well as praise them. So, like, that says something. Those developers, good people. If you don't know who I'm talking about, of course I'm talking about the people at ZSGO, Zombie Survival Game Online. Fantastic developers. They definitely take criticism on the chin, and have been super cordial with me during that process, and which was refreshing because I was so nervous about taking the sponsorship deal. Now, if y'all want to know my financials from that, I got 1 penny per view on that. 1. That's it. Because I undervalued my channel just to make sure I could go in and record something and get some more content on the channel for people. And do I regret doing that? Nah. I had a fun time working with them. They were fun to work with. So it was worth it. It was worth it because I definitely got a bunch of viewership on the channel, and definitely worth it. Had I offered a higher value, probably wouldn't have got into it. Evil. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like seeing sponsored stuff. Mainly because the problem with the sponsored stuff is you have a financial incentive to then give a game a higher score than it deserves or something like that. Is what people tend to think, which is usually the case, unfortunately, so they have a reason to think that. Can I say it changed my opinion? Maybe. I feel like I was fair. I gave them constructive criticisms and gave them praise for the things they were doing right, and let everybody else make their own decision. Which was easy to do since there was a free demo with that game, I believe. Yes? Maybe. Go and make your own opinion. But like, I understand why people don't like the sponsored stuff. I tend to take a lot of the sponsored stuff with a grain of salt as well. Hello? Oh, hey! Alright. We found an exotic note. We'll go ahead and ping that, just so that way we can come back to it later. If, we're forced to extract. Let's see if we can break our stuff real quick. Hot. Yeah, we did it. I marked it. Give me your face. Excellent. Coffee brand or VPN. So, if I, for some reason, get, like, if I get the opportunity to be like, oh, I'm big enough now, I can sell coffee or t-shirts or something crazy like that, I'll do that for sure. As far as a VPN, I wouldn't advertise that unless, like, it was on, like, one video. It wouldn't be, like, a reoccurring theme on my channel, for sure. And it would have to be something like, I tested the damn thing before I used it. I'm not going to sit there and I absolutely refuse to advertise anything that I haven't used myself or that I haven't had the opportunity to test or try. Because, like, I don't want people to feel like they wasted their money because they believed in somebody and went and purchased something without, and that person maybe not even like it. Like, that makes me feel real scummy inside. I don't. Chances are, like, if I get sponsored by a game, it would be something that I would play, and then I would have to warn them. Raid Shadow Legends. No. I already got reached out by them and already offered money to advertisement. And I told them no thanks. Like, politely told them no thanks. But I have no interest in anything mobile game. I have no interest in advertising your ability to sit there and grind money off of people. Guess where you can go? Anywhere but here. Like, in the politest terms, anywhere but here. Let's take this off and our water. I was polite. I didn't use any foul language. I guess I could have said please, but I did say no thanks. So, still polite. So, again, hopefully I didn't scare a bunch of people off when they come in the middle of that rant. I enjoy being honest with people. Like, I feel like if somebody was giving me information, I would prefer if they were being honest rather than polite. Like, give me the truth and have some respect for my time, and that's all I ask of people. I will give you the same respect that you give me, and that's how the rest of the world should actually operate. But guess what it don't do? Oh, we've got Tuskers on this mission? Okay. Excellent. Soul Eater. How the heck are you? I actually have a really good friend named Soul Eater that I used to play with on Left 4 Dead. Missed that game. Why the shooting? Looking so bored in this game. It is online. No, it's not an online game. You can play on servers with other people if you'd like, or you can play host peer-to-peer, but you can't really... it's not like an MMO or anything like that. Also, I have a ton of perks, so my shooting capabilities are a little bit higher than most, so it's easy to take out this stuff. But that's also why I'm playing on hard mode. Like, you need a little bit more of a challenge on it. Fully mine an exotic deposit. Nearest one is marked on your map. Right over here. So, we would need to go... Let's go this way. And we'll go back to our cave and call in our extractor. Poor Tusker. Meh. He got what he deserved. You come at me. Unfortunately, I gotta put you down. I'm gonna leave a sub for you, bye. Oh, I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I only want the truth, nothing else. If you lie to me, and then you're dead to me. Fair enough point there, Tashi. I completely agree with you. It's better to just be upfront with people, like, in all honesty. It's really better if you tell people right up front where you stand. That way they're not disappointed later, because that can really hurt relationships and friendships. Mistakes were made. Oh, we got a couple of them coming. Whoops. Oh, it's so hard to see the crosshair in the snow. I don't want to make more arrows, so I'm going to have to take those back out your neck. Thank you. Oh, I got him in the toe. We did it. Look at that shot. Don't step on a nail ever. That's deadly. I'm just saying. According to Icarus. I'm really glad these big evil-looking things are so friendly. I wouldn't want to fight these things all the way back to base. Preferred deceptions for various reasons. Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, that's the whole reason, Tashi, that I said, you know, right now I have no intention of locking off content. Like, and clarified that YouTube might force me to do such things, like, in order to maintain my channel. So I don't know what they'll have me do once I hit that. I know I'll have to fill out, you know, tax forms and give my PayPal information and all this other junk. But other than that, I don't know what all is entailed. Crosshair color options. Yes. So like in other games where they give you the option to color your crosshair, I usually make it like a bright pink, because guess what? The sky isn't pink, the snow isn't pink, the wall isn't pink. Pink is a very unused color, and it's very bright, so you can see it easily enough. If you have a yellow crosshair and you look towards the sun, gonna be hard to see. If you walk past a wall that happens to be yellow, gonna be very hard to see. Most people don't paint their walls neon pink. And honestly, I'm a big fan of colors. Like, I don't care what color. I just like colors. And that's a pretty optimal one. Green can get stuck in the background, or yellows can be obfuscated by bright leaves. Reds have a tendency to be like every other wall. I'll go down whatever YouTube asks from you. I mean, I don't know about that. There's some things that if they asked me to do it, I'd be like, nah. Nah. I'm not gonna give up on my core values because some big corporation says I have to. That's not gonna happen. I can promise you that. I'd quit YouTube long before they had the opportunity to tell me that I have to conform to this way of thinking. Don't even test me on that. I don't know if you know this, but I do what I want. And that's how it's gonna be, and that's how it's always been. Only thing I ask of you is respect, and I'll give you the same respect, and we'll all be honest with each other and just have a great time playing video games. Because guess what? I don't care where you're from. I don't care what race or religion you are. I don't care what your sexual preference is. Guess what? You're an individual that enjoys games if you're here watching video games. And we can all have fun together. I love each and every one of you equally. And honestly, I really wish more people were like that. Because there's far too much of this, I'm this color and you're that color, so let's have a fight about it. Or I like girls and you like boys, so let's fight about it. Like, this is all stupid. Like, seriously. Just get over yourself. Let people live their lives. You go live your life. And if you can't like these people for whatever reason, guess what? It's called tolerance. It's not called acceptance. You tolerate them by going and doing your own thing and enjoying your life and living your life how you want to live your life. And just stay away from these people and let them live their life. Bottom line. Like, oh, I did notice that you had some Tashi has her old Twitch channel up there. Got all of those tags on there. I was taking a look back at some of the channels I had visited on Twitch. You had some interesting emotes on there that I liked. Is there somewhere that you got those emotes from, or did you have somebody design them for you? I follow Tashi as well. That's a good person to follow. Don't know or care What? I could have swore I heard another wolf. What you do in your life, or who you watch, or who you enjoy. But, in my opinion, if Tashi was still out there doing the streaming thing, I would say go check Tashi Cat out. Barb! Yes! Come here, bird. Bad bird! Yeah, I heard you. Sit down. Bow texture is right. Mine's a bit wonky. Wonky in what way? Broken monitor gaming. I appreciate you stopping out again, by the way. Is this Styx or Olympus? This is Styx. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. We can stop with that, right? No more of that, please. I really do like the tree falling animation in this. The red clip. Oh. Yeah, there's the newest armor they just added that allows you to like jump sprint. That one actually has, so like if you're looking at this armor on the left hand side, there's that golden strap right there. For that new armor, it's like a blue decal, and that thing floats like 9 feet off the side of your armor. Like that's it's kind of like the cold dagger that they had at one point. The cold steel knife used to have a bunch of fur on it, and the fur wouldn't stay connected to the handle. It would just like float at the top of the blade or something like that. It was very odd looking. Like I said, Icarus has bugs. Like, we don't. There's no debate about that. I still really and thoroughly enjoy myself because they're not game breaking. Into the tree line, tree falls. I have had concussions from trees falling on me during storms. I've been there, done that. Mate. Any more worms? Wormies? Come on out, wormies. No? Okay. There you go. Go ahead and get me some top up on that. Bam. And then let's go ahead and send up the scanner. I just took the gloves off and it fixed. Nice. Scanner. Bam. We'll put that in and we'll call down the drill. would like to stream again, but the power... Yeah. Yeah. That is a huge drawback. And if you want to grow as a streamer, you and I both know you got to be consistent. And that's difficult to do for a lot of people, unfortunately. So let's see. Extractor. We have a battery? No, we left it on the other planet because you can't send them back up. So, buy a battery. Put that in. Request. Yes. Thank you. Why did this one not go back up? We don't need a billion of these sitting here. Just send them both back up. Jeez, it's turning into SpaceX around here. Babada! I like those lens flares. Really makes you feel like you're wearing a spacesuit. Oh, that's still buggy, huh? Yeah, we can just look right inside that extractor. Oh, it's just a deer. Okay, we're good. But we have our extractor. We have a means to sleep. We have to extract from right over here. I have a cave down here if I have to. I thought there was another cave around there somewhere. I guess we can make a 4x4 or a 1x1, whatever. We'll just make a chintzy wooden structure just to sleep overnight real quick if we have to. Let's see. Craft one of those. Craft a door. Craft 4 walls. And then... what is this red? What is that? Oh, foundation? Foundation. Oh. Oh, that's right, there's no foundations. Oh, it's the extractor? I must have switched to it on by mistake. And let's make a high quality... Let's drink some water real quick. Let's make a high quality torch. Sulfur, here we go. What are we missing? Oh, we need sticks and wood. Alright, we'll get that. Drop this, drop that, drop that, drop that, drop. Just in case we need it, we'll take a couple carrots because you can't really get those in the cold region. So yeah, you never did answer my question, and maybe you missed it, Tashi. Where did you get your emotes from? Did somebody make those, or maybe I missed your answer? Just completely possible. Terrible. If so, I apologize. Alright, let's try this again. First, let's make the 4 of these. We don't need bones. Don't need these. High quality torch. Let's smackify this thing. Yeah, we have enough to make 2 more torches should ours go out. We have shelter in case we absolutely need it, but we'll probably just run to a cave or something. Go. We should probably eat again. We'll put this on here until we get to where we're going. But we'll go there, drop down the extractor, let that thing do its thing, and then we'll run to a cave, set down a respawn point. We'll extract this stuff and then continue from there. Look down there, he's like, oh my god, what did you do? Ooh. Let's take a nibble off of this coal, shall we? Actually, it's not too heavy. Let's take the whole thing. Oh, I'm an idiot. Let's turn around and grab our call-in device. If we have our call-in thing, we can just call it down and send the exotics up without having to come all the way back to do it. probably gonna start storming soon in the game. It's probably gonna be dark while we're on our way there. Maybe we should just... Oh, I thought you'd been dead by now, dude. There you go. There you go. I am not skilled enough to do a 360 no scope, so we just do 90. 90-degree no scopes. Alright, I'm just going to take my restroom break now because we have to wait for it to hit nighttime anyway. Let's reset our spawn point, and I'll go get that out the way real quick, and then we'll go ahead and continue. I will be right back. Apologies. Okay. I almost clicked end broadcast, but that's not what we're doing here. Bam, we're back. I apologize. It is now nighttime. We can sleep. Get a fresh start to the day if I can figure out which way I'm facing. Oh my god. My brain. Did we pick it up? Yes. Okay. Yay. Welcome back. Yes. Thank you. Good to see people are still here. So yeah, reset button. We're here to play games. Enough real world talk. Unless like somebody has a question, I'll definitely answer it. Although I was thinking about it while I was in the restroom. I think I will make that second channel now, just to make sure that the name doesn't get taken before I have an opportunity to cement it. But beacon thingy? No, we're not using the beacon. We're using an extractor now, but yes, I have it. And I have my battery pack for it. I've got my orbital exchange thing. We've got food, we've got water. Now, since we'll be leaving soon, might as well top it up. We've got everything we should need. We've got arrows. But yeah, I'll make that second channel and I'll leave it as an affiliated channel down in my description. If you wanted to sub to it, I guess you could. If you really liked my content, I suppose. But honestly, you probably won't use it for a while. And no, I'm not saying the name out loud that I've decided to go with, because just in case. Like, I don't think I'm popular enough for somebody to be like, oh, I gotta go troll and steal the name. But just in case. They added enough status indicators. So the status indicators are from this new backpack. It gives you 1 billion buffs. Like, it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous, the amount of buffs that they put on there. And we don't even have all of our food buffs active right now. Here we go. We can add 2 more, and then if I wanted to, we could add like healing stuff, bonuses, and we could oh my god, there's so many bonuses that I could add on there. The new armor is ridiculous too. Yeah, the new armor would definitely give you even more buffs. Like, they go off the screen and you can't even click on them to see what they are because there's so many of them. Like, this game's UI definitely needs an overhaul. A lot of the UI is workable, but just looking at my screen, you can see, like, there's the compass at the top, a giant timer, and then you got the big mission window, and then you got the weather, and then you got your bow, and then they have to tell you how to reload your weapon, and then they got all these buffs. It's just messy. And then you can buff yourself so much that that health bar covers up your icons down in your toolbar. Like, it's a little insane. Alright, we are taking the shortcut down here. The new tower shield. I think the shield... I hate the way they do the shields in this game. Honestly, will never use them. I don't like that I have to scroll all the way through all of my stuff in order to make sure I click on the shield. Then I have to scroll all the way back to my weapon and hope that I don't scroll past something that cancels the shield. Like, if I accidentally switch to my bow, the shield is off my bar again. Like, I hate it. You should be able, like, what was the game we were playing recently? That, the Infected. The Infected, that's what we were playing. And I should be able to just go into my character screen and just equip a shield to an extra little slot right up here. Look, my character even stands on the buffs. Jeez. Put it on a little slot. And then just hold right click and use the shield. Look, I have this out, hold right click, there's my shield. Hold this out, there's my shield. Like, flip back to this, the shield doesn't work anymore. Now it's an aim. Like, it should be intuitive like that, but it's not. They overly complicated it for like no reason. The block angle is great. That's awesome. Like, but I just can't bring myself to use something like that when it's so terrible to do. It just feels bad. They have so many buffs and you're so strong half the time that you don't need that stuff to begin with. See what I mean? 3 wolves, 0 damage taken. Like, what do you need a shield for? The shield just overly complicates your ability to attack. Just kill the thing and you don't have to worry about taking damage. I guess on a boss, I could see that being something you'd want, but honestly, if you have a 3D headset, you're not hearing, the things aren't going to creep up on you. Like, it's just not going to happen. They did a good job with the sound design. Travel 100 kilometers total in the Arctic. We done did it. Weapons and armor, especially the high end. I agree. I mean, I get why it's an option. I get it. I fully understand. And for anybody that likes that stuff, it's awesome that they're adding new things in. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely great. Add more things to the game. I'm fine with that. It's just honestly something I won't be doing. Again, I don't care what you do. I want you to have all the things that you enjoy. It's just not for me. I didn't think I'd like this game, but it's basically... Oh. My buddy was telling me he didn't think he would like Pal World. He says, I didn't think I'd like Pal World, but it's basically Ark. I mean, it's basically Pokemon, it's basically Ark, it's basically any game that you can go out and collect creatures. Like, it literally serves the same function. In Ark, you go out, you tame yourself a brontosaur, you cut down all the trees, you get all the berries. And they do work for you. In Pal World, you go out, you tame a random sheep, and the sheep can go and give you wool. Like, it's a creature collecting game. It's action adventure, survival with challenging bosses. But if you don't like Pokemon and you don't like Ark, chances are you're probably not going to like this unless, like, I don't know, by some random chance you find yourself enjoying it. But over 5 million copies sold, regardless of your opinion of the game, just like by definition says it's a good game. If you don't, there's plenty of games out there that sell millions upon millions of copies that I absolutely hate. Let's take friggin' Battlefield, for example. Some of the more recent Call of Duties, for example. Hate them. Like, just hate them. But, like, they've sold billions of copies, have plenty of concurrent players. Like, it's objectively a game that people like. It's just all there is to it. We're in the area now, though, so let's find this exotic node. I'm betting it's down in this canyon. Maybe not. This canyon right here. I was hoping to hear that pleasant sound as I approached the cliff. I don't see a node down there. I mean, I see caves, which is good. There it is. Right next to a cave. That's perfect. Let's go set up our bed just in case. Should be one more up here. Clever girl. Oh, hi, Arrow. Welcome back. like a worm-infested Jurassic Park over here. Let's go ahead and set up our bed first. Set our spawn point, deploy one of these. And then just because you're not gonna give me the option, huh? Hey, there we go. Already up to 13. Fantastic. Now, if any creatures come by, hopefully they'll hit that, not my extractor. And then we can take this thing. That bird stopped mid-flight. It's like, oh God, what did I do? Here it comes. Excellent. Now we can go back to base when we're ready. Hey, level 2 on birds. We don't need it. I shall parade around with your carcass, sir. Look at my feathers. It's like the world's worst hula dance. Alright. Well, the armor looks good. I wish I could paint this armor. I would make all those gold trims into purple and we'd have ourselves a really nice set of armor. But no! Instead, I'm doing this. And missing. Badly. Moving on. Come on, bird. Aw. Hop. Hey, we've already got 20. There we go. Okay, so what kind of achievements can we work on? Do we still have to punch creatures to death? We have to catch fish. Complete missions and sticks. We're working on that one right now. Olympus, we still need to do. We have to get stealth crits, so we should work on that, I guess. 1,000 bow kills, so we can work on that. Melee kills. More kills with the thing. Max rank on creatures. Okay, that one's going to take a long time. Oi! I need melee kills. Come on. Haha! +1. Tell that to the bear that doesn't make a sound that eats you. I mean, you're not wrong. No, stamina. Melee kills. Yeah, we did it. Hold still. Go. Excellent. I should just stand here. All the goats seem to want to hang out in this spot. This is perfect. Look at that pile of meat. Come here, bird. Oi! Ah! You got lucky, bird. Oi! No free meals. You gotta fight me for it. No? Okay, fine. Be that way. Ooh, we can go get some more melee kills in here real quick. And I guess we can see if there's exotics while we're at it. I think on the missions that have you extract stuff specifically, they took the ability to find it in caves away. So I don't think we're going to find exotics in these caves. But if we do, we'll grab them. Lightning storm! Oh, we're not getting there in time. Where's this other one? Yeah, see, this is where the exotic node would be, right here. I think the other one's right back behind that rock, and that's why I couldn't see it. Oh, copper node. It should be right up on this ledge here. Yeah, hear it. Ah, buddy. Alright, come at me, lightning. Let's see what you got. I bet you can't hit me. I bet you won't even try. Have it! Yeah. Oh, missed him. Hey, I'm holding metal outside. Hit me. No? Okay, you coward. Don't run, goat. I know where you live. Haha, you live in that rock. Just like your friends. Seen a bird. Where'd the bird go? Bird? Bird? Oh, bird. Nope. Yeah. You're only making this harder on yourself, bird. He's so startled. He's just slamming his head into rocks. So, when I was a lot younger, I used to work at a grocery store in the butcher shop, cutting up all the meats, which wasn't a bad job. I didn't mind it too much. Made decent money as a young single kid, but like, I went outside during one of my breaks, and there was a pigeon that was being chased by a hawk, and the pigeon flew down, stopped just before the grocery store's windows, landed on a shopping cart, and then took off and flew the other direction. The hawk that was chasing it did not stop and slammed right into the reinforced glass windows. Like, just smashed it. Fell on the ground. And then when a coworker went over to pick the thing up, it stood up and flew away. So, like, it wasn't injured, it just got stunned. But that was the craziest thing I've seen a bird do. And those windows are intentionally tinted so that way animals don't fly into them. This bird did not have air brakes for sure. Like, just slammed right into it. It's such a shame. Luckiest pigeon I've ever seen in my life. getting there. Shouldn't be too much longer now. I heard another goat, but I think it was up on the hill. We can go in here and see if we can get some more melee kills. Ow! Rude! I was just going to compliment you on what a quaint little house you have here, Worm. And you had to go mess it up. Hurry up, Icarus. Give me the ability to tame worms. I just want it to follow me underground, and anytime I get aggroed, it just pops up and spits things. These things respawn yet? No? Alright. Well. Back to chasing goats. Oh. Or not. Oof, the console popped up and had a lot of failure messages. I don't know what that's about. But hopefully we don't crash when we attempt to leave this mission. We're not going to get a stealth kill that way. Quit being aggro! Is there a deer stuck in the meat pile? No? Okay. Oh, hi! Give me a second. Carving up your hide is very difficult. Hey! Listen. Okay? Let me explain something to you, dear. Okay, you see this here hill? I've tried to jump up hills half this size and not been able to do it on my mower. If you'd have been able to do it, I'd have been very, very angry. Okay, let that be a warning to you. Alright. Alright. Rocks. Just because. Have a rock. hear goat, but I know see goat. I mean, we've got 100 exotics already. I don't know what the maximum is on these. I think it can go up to like 200. The most I think I've ever gotten is like 160 some. So we're just about there. Got him. Almost nap time. That's one thing Icarus should really do. Like, if I nap, it should fast forward time. Like, it goes from night to day. But none of the things on my workbench is advanced time. It's kind of odd, Icarus. I'm just saying. There you go, buddy. You hugged that rock. Here. Like this. You do it like this. Here's a bed. There you go. Take you a nap, buddy. Oh, who's sleepy? .8 earthquake in China. Oof. A lot of earthquakes popping off. Good morning. Okay. See if we can't get some more stealth kills. What I'd like to do is park myself above the extractor and just take out creatures. Hopefully we'll be able to hear it from up here and tell if it's done or not. Yeah, I guess we don't need to be able to hear it. If it's glowing, it's not done. So where's our extractor? Right there. I can just barely hear it. Pedro's here. What is up and how are you? Long time no see. Feel like we haven't talked in a bit. How have things been? Excellent. Come on, buddy. Show me those antlers. What am I hearing? Oh, you. Oh, whoops. Alright. There's something over there. I keep hearing it. Kind of sounds like a buffalo, though. Is that or a bear? Nope, it's a cat. And almost died to bees. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying out the bee update. Whenever the bee update comes out, we'll get back to the open world and go ahead and make ourselves a beehive. Did I hit one of these trees with my arrow? I don't see a floating arrow. Oh, I missed it. There's a goat down there somewhere, too. They always sound so surprised when they get hit. Didn't they say they were going to add a way to negate being attacked by the bees? Like some sort of something. I'm hoping that you just have to approach the hive with a torch in your hand and you'll be good to go. But knowing Icarus, I'm sure they made things way more complicated than that. Like, completely unnecessarily complicated. To be fair, they did simplify the taming process, at least. I heard another deer, but I don't know where it's at. It's probably up on that hill, if I'm being honest. But I don't want to get that far away from the extractor. We're just waiting for it to finish. You get them by using your axe or pickaxe. No, I'm not. I don't mean how you collect them. I meant more along the lines of how you protect yourself from them. Being able to approach them without being stung. But maybe they didn't add one, which would be slightly annoying. Giant flying boss creatures? No thanks. Just based on the way this game plays, I would prefer there not be a flying boss. I heard another one. I think it's up here with me though. Surprise! Still hear the extractor going. We should go empty it out again though. $160 so far. 163 is exactly where it stopped last time for me. And it's still going. Jeez. We got a big vein this time. Maybe it was because I used the cold steel pickaxe. Could be. But you'd think before they release the content that they'd have all that worked out or they wouldn't release it. I'm assuming you're on the beta branch and that's why you're getting the opportunity to try it now. Worm respawns? No? Alright. worms? No? It just jumped over me. All right. Oh, bird! Got him. Ugh. I'll take that, thank you. Sorry, buddy. Need melee kills. $180. Where's that bird? I heard that bird. That bird's gone. We're gonna have a lot of fallen trees here soon. It's coming. I don't think I ever noticed that, but the pumpkins themselves move on the vine when it's stormy. The things you miss whenever you're busy. Come on. Man, it's 7 o'clock already. I really didn't think this mission was going to take this long. Thought the extractor would take half this time. Not that I'm complaining. We'll end up using all these exotics for sure. Really? Alright. We now have 200 exotics. Maybe we'll get the 300 max for once. Oh, worm. Hi, buddy. More worm? Titanium. Hello. No worm? Alright. But yeah, this process here is exactly why I enjoy the open world more. Because you can do the extraction, and while you're doing that, you're making progress towards something else you want to do. Here on this mission, anything I do just doesn't carry over. That's why I'm working on achievements right now. Just getting those melee kills in, getting a couple critical hits with the bow, getting some bow kills. Like, everything else is just going to be lost. Assuming we get our reward, then it's probably the only thing that carries over. How'd you get down here? Oh, you got lucky bird. Evil, evil goat. Heard a horse somewhere up there on the cliff. Really? Alright. Cool. Why not? Take even more. Let's climb out of here and do another lap, I suppose. Hey, there it is. $224. Grab this. The battery we don't need. Any exotics in there? No. Okay. And then we have everything else on us already. So where's the pod?
All right. Clear immediate area. I think they'll be happy with that.
Yeah, that's a nice bit of exotics. I'll take it. Nothing too crazy, but why not? And one more mission off our list. Perfect. $25 out of $27. Only got 2 more over here. I guess we could finish these off. The last 2 are down here. This one's 3 hours total. Extract and research underground materials. I wonder if we're actually going to need an extractor for that. Delivery. It says requires tier 3, so we might... No, because it would be tier 4 if it was actually extracting. We might need a drill for that. A biofuel drill. Is that something we own? I think this is only for exotics. I don't think we can use that for... Yeah, I don't think there is one for that. That would take a little bit of time to do. Oh, don't care about that. Alright, well. You gotta do one of them. We'll do the one that takes the least amount of time according to this.
Group 15 stay pretty quiet about what they're up to. But apparently, they've got a problem. Their sats have spotted something strange on the surface. I got no idea what it is and need someone to find out. Ideally, bring a sample back. If you're up for it.
Collect parts from the Arctic and craft monitoring stations at a machining bench. Machine bench isn't that terribly difficult to make. Deploy monitoring station in the forest. Deploy monitoring station in the Arctic and desert. Discovered methods to prospectors to handle abyssal safely. All right. All right. Well, we're gonna have to be able to do the deep vein, so we gotta stay focused. We got 3 hours to complete it. You know what? Why don't we start this one on the next stream? Because if we start that right at the beginning of the stream, then we have to finish it before the stream ends. We would have to stop halfway through one because we've got 45 minutes. There's no way we're even getting to a machine bench in 45 minutes. Let's go ahead and just start this one then.
I've got a job for you, if you don't mind who you're working for. Things haven't been running smoothly down there for them. They've been losing teams, equipment, and resources. So they're looking to outsource someone with a proven record, because this one's gonna get...
Is this in the Arctic?
Unio might be a pack of wolves, but they're wolves
Alpine,
with cash.
yeah.
Things haven't been running smoothly down there for them. They've been losing teams, equipment, and resources. So they're looking to outsource someone with a proven record, because this one's gonna get wild.
And then we need our suit. Okay.
Unio only care about one thing. Power. But at least they're consistent. They're paying the contract, but the clock, that belongs to Icarus. So check your objectives and get going, because they'll be spinning their wheels till you do.
Wolf boss.
Stay safe, friend.
Scorpion boss. Wolf boss. Worm boss. Oh my dear God, we have to go all the way down here. We could probably, if we make arrows, probably just sprint through that. Oh God, look at that red storm on the radar. Jeez. That's gonna make things difficult. Objectives. Head to the supply pod location. Alright, let's make the basics and get to it. Let's see. Arrows. But yeah, these missions are why I kind of got the... took a break from Icarus after only having played it like 40 hours. When the game first came out, it was in a much worse state than it is now. They've made some significant improvements. Oh, we're probably going to need the epoxy, so let's just grab that. Use a little bit of wood. Okay. Make some of them bandages and sutures. And then we can focus on some stone, make some arrows, and a campfire, and then we'll hunt and get stuff for a bed. And we can start working our way towards... Oh god, not that much of stone. Yeah, heck with it. Just give me a big fire. And then we need hide. Ooh, bacon. Ooh, puppies. Me that. Did I kill that bacon? Yeah. Get wrecked, bacon. Mmm, pork rump. Hey. We did it. I must kill a lot of bacon. Oh, you're not bacon. Craft a workbench. We need sticks. Which way to our objective? Actually, pretty much south. Surprise, puppy. Bam. One bed. There's a creature stuck in that wall. Ooh, lag spike. Stop it. that's a bear. It's out there somewhere. There's a buffalo here too. That bear was out that way somewhere. I'll take that, thank you. I need some sulfur. Come at me, Pooh Bear. Sorry, buddy. Got tired of firing arrows at you. Give me that. Look, you can tell it's rabid. Look at it. Look at the way it's watching around. Better get some good gaming meat from this. Come on. I don't have any prime right now. I need some prime meats. Give it. Arg. Prime meat, please. Ugh. You got prime meat for me? Maybe? Oh, come on. Prime meat? Ugh, incoming horde. There were 2 doggos as well. I think they got stuck on a rock, it sounds like. Hey, prime meat. They ran up and took a nap behind a rock instead of coming after me. Okay. Now there's a bear. And a Komodo. I need some inventory space. Now we need to get sulfur. Perfect. Exactly 8. Craft a decent torch. A little bit more sulfur. Enough to make another torch of decent quality. And then we could make a bunch of fire arrows. We have our fire, we have our bed, we have our thing. We're in pretty good shape. Get some more, shall we? Yes, game. I know my inventory's full. I'm working on it. Just give me the things. Stop your complaining. Ah, yes. Okay. Haha! Explosive arrows. Isn't the arrow falling out? No, it's going into the other stack of arrows. We are good to go. But I appreciate you saying something, because that would have definitely been a possibility. Alright, let's go set up a sleeping area in the desert. I don't think we can get all the way across the desert. I think we can get up here, though. Actually, it's about to be nighttime. Maybe we just set up camp and start eating. Cook our food. Oh. Yeah, don't fall down there. There we go. All right. Oh, we need... Ah, perfect. Rid of that extra stone. Where are we? There's just the scorpion boss, but they're easy enough to avoid. It's the sandworm that I'm worried about. We could probably take the sandworm with nothing but a knife, because I've seen people do it. but the scorpion, we have a serious lack. Oh, yeah, we didn't put the bacon in there, did we? All right, let's do the bacon. Yeah, but yeah, what the what? I've never used these arrows before, but that's hilarious. I just wanted to see what they would do. Those things are bright, actually. Wow, that's a whole new perspective on the caves. Wow, look at that. It extends far, too. That's so... The sound it makes is really cool, too. Haha! We've got light. Really cool. Alright. Let's do the thing. Got some steaks. Let's go wait for some meat. There's some carrots. And then we'll switch over to the other meat. And, of course, our bacon. There we go. Good enough on the carrots for right now. Let's get some bacon next. This will give us enough to get there and back, or to there, and then we can get set up in a location. So from the way it sounds, we have to set up a base. If I had to guess, since I've never done this one, they're going to send us down here to find the thing. And then they're going to send us, they're going to be like, oh, set up a tower, I don't know, somewhere in here. And then it's set in the desert. And maybe out here? So maybe these three places here? Or maybe out here. Either way, what we could do is hit this, backtrack, build a little base here in this area. And then get the machine bench and all that stuff. Night vision? Yeah, it kind of feels like night vision, doesn't it? Got that green light going. I've never used them before. I've seen them, but it's just like, meh. Who needs them? Those are actually really good. I am pleasantly surprised. You can always check and gives you all the info. Nope. I appreciate the information, but I typically prefer to just learn as I go. Figure it out, be surprised, you know. Fire arrows. Flare arrows. That's such an odd thing. 13 to 15 damage. You would think, and this is just my opinion, if you got hit by an arrow, like a flare, that was spitting out flames and heat, you would do a little bit more damage. I'm just saying. There's poison arrows too. At the very least, give a burn damage. And not only that, you're dropping the damage by so much. Just makes people not want to use these things. Ugh. Oh well. We've got our knife. We're fine. Alright, well, let's keep moving. Not making any progress sitting here. We need to head to this shortcut next. Ooh, Moa. Oh. Flare. Surprise! It's like a flashbang. You just throw it down, they're like, oh my god, what's happening? And then you just go stab them. Hi, buddy. Come with me. I have a feeling if I'm making a machine bench, you might be useful. So, if you die, I'll kill you. Okay? Okay. Deal. Keep up! Now we always know where our Moa is. Can't see at night? Attach a flare to your Moa. Oh my god. There's an animal up on that bluff. Hello, Jack. 100%. Hey, buddy. Come on. This is where you'd end up fighting the worm, but it's not spawned in. This is a Slimer. Yeah. For Halloween, all they need to do is make a skin that removes its legs and it can just float around. I still can't believe this game doesn't have holiday events in it. Like, that's so sad. Give us Christmas trees, give us skins for our animals, give us something. Give us a piece of armor that paints an ugly sweater on our chest. Like, come on. Halloween, give us a suit that makes it look like we're a skeleton. Let us carve the pumpkins. God, something. Up. Bacon. Haha! I shall name him Spare. There's like 3 exotic node spots in this section, actually. There's one over here, one over here, one over here. Is this one here this time? Nope. It's not spawned in. It'll be right here. To be fair, I wouldn't do the extraction anyway. We just did an extraction. We're good. I'm good for 1 extraction a month. Like, it's so boring. I like doing the passive way. Run from cave to cave, smack a node here or there, and then move on with your day. Okay, no sandworm. It'd be right over there if it was in anyway. What time of game day is it? It's pretty early. We could probably get all the way out there. We'll leave the Moas in the cave, though. We'll get out there, we'll discover what the mission is, and then we'll get started. Come on, Moa. I don't want you to get stuck on your way in. Here, look. There you go. Now you can see. Come, Moa. There. Perfect. You wait here, and you wait here. Oh, God. Alright, well, this is gonna suck. You're gonna let me get away with that? Alright, never mind. We're good. Surprise! I don't think that Tusker baby was feeling too good. He was looking a little green. Alright, I regretted it immediately after saying it. I apologize. Mammoth! Curious about something. Wow, that stays up there for a while. This is going to be a long storm. I made a bad gamble. I don't think there's a cave out this side either. There might be one here, actually. Oh yeah, don't fall down there. Okay. You keep spitting at that wall, buddy. I'm just resting my exposure. I said relax. Kind of rude, ain't you? All right, man. All right, let's keep moving. We're actually gonna have to chop our way out. Ready? Oh, hi. I just wanted to take a closer look at that mammoth, but no. Oh, are we breaking through a shortcut? Is that what this one is? Oh. Oh, God. It's a boss mammoth? Well, we're not fighting that. I mean, not unless we use our fists. Like, jeez. How many sticks we got? 13? I need a lot more sticks than that.
Looks like someone's come to say hello. Take it to them.
You get your butt down here, soul, and you take it to him, okay? How about that? It's easy to say when you're in space. Trying to get on a good angle. If you stay far enough away from the mammoth, they glitch out. Well, we'll be able to see him for sure. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, we're not gonna get sticks in here either. And that's gonna reset him, I think. Didn't seem to reset its health, though. Come here, buddy. Let's try something. This might get me killed, but... Oh. No? Okay, perfect. Come back. Come back here. There you go. Come on. I know, buddy. I know it hurts. This could have been so much faster, but, you know, you startled me, and you get what you get, you know? It's just one of those things that happens, and, you know, you sometimes you regret not coming more prepared. At the same time, it makes for some exciting gameplay. And unfortunately, your face is seeing the result of my unpreparedness. Ow. Okay, I get it. I deserve that, right? I mean, everybody thinks I deserve that.
Any more of them?
There you go.
You did it.
You did it! I rarely curse in my gameplay, but screw you, Soul. Like, literally get your butt down here and help me. Seriously. Off the butt, down here, and help.
I guess that's what they're looking for.
Guess that's what they're looking for. I have a feeling I'm going to get halfway back, and you're like, oh, by the way. So, we're going to try to get back to the cave where our MOAs are, and then we're going to call it there. But, as a reminder, we did have another Smalland Survive the Wild go live today. We're also going to be having a premiere of Power World, if you want to stop out for that. Now, I've heard some confusion about how premieres work. People are like, oh, you're doing a live stream that's like super short and nobody wants to see those. Where in fact, it's just a watch party. So y'all can watch it when it goes live and chit chat if you'd like. If not, that's fine. It's YouTube, which is nice because the stuff will be up there forever. So on the 24th, if you wanted to check out Power World, it will be going up at 12 p.m. Come hang out in chat with everybody if you'd like. If not, I am going to be streaming on the 24th as well. Assuming that Enshrouded doesn't get pushed back, we're going to be playing Enshrouded probably for the remainder of the week until next Sunday when we're back here for some more Icarus. Fun times. There's another game I'm hoping to get my hands on called Pacific Drive, but I just don't have the funds. Like, I got super lucky as far as Power World is concerned, but I'm saving up my money as soon as for Enshrouded. But that Pacific Drive looked like a lot of fun. I was watching, I don't know if any of you know IGP here on YouTube, but fantastic YouTuber, by the way. Highly recommend, especially if you like horror games. Not so much survival games, but I like watching horror games, but I don't like playing them. And he was showcasing that game. Looks like a lot of fun, but I had heard about it long before seeing his gameplay. Are we going up this cliff? No, we're not. We are officially heading the wrong direction. Me neither. Me neither what? You'd never heard of Pacific Drive? It's... So the premise, for anybody who doesn't know, Pacific Drive, you get in a car and your goal is way back in the 60s, 1960s, a bunch of experiments were going on that created a bunch of anomalies in the world and ripped a hole in like dimensions, so now a bunch of craziness is leaking through and shifting reality, and there's these little pockets of stability that people can still live in, and you have to drive from one pocket to another pocket in this little beater car that's like, I guess it's like a Volkswagen, like a really old beat up car. And you get to put all kinds of crazy tech in it, build it up, put armor on it, and it has some pretty interesting like breakdown thing. Like, you can break down all kinds of towers and things like that and use it to build all kinds of tech. It's a survival game. You know, gather the resources, build things. I'm probably describing it badly because I'm very distracted. But it's a lot of fun looking, and I want to try it. It's one I will be following. We're almost there. Luckily, we don't need the arrows in order to stay with our movement speed bonus, so. It is 17:08 in game right now, so we going down? We technically are. So yeah, we need to get to that cave before it says deliver object stable, but it's not telling me the time I have left on it. I think that's bugged. Oh, that's bad. Yep, that was real bad. Especially if this scorpion aggroes me. That scorpion's the direction we need to go, so we're just... There was a warning right now. Yeah, it showed me that before. It said it needs to be in the correct temperature or something crazy like that before. Maybe I should carry ice with me. Temperature too cold. Oh. Let's light our torch back up and see if that helps. Yeah, there it goes. You guys didn't auto turn into adults? Rip. Alright, well then I think we want to run to the drop pod at night. So we're going to go ahead back to the character select and just go ahead and end it there. I don't want to sleep through the night because I feel like it's going to give me a warning that it's too hot when we're in the desert and I have no way to keep it cold. So we're going to run at night. Which means when we log back in, it'll be pretty dark tomorrow. So hopefully I will see you again 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. These streams continue to be one of the better things on my channel. And hopefully we can continue Icarus for even more down the road. As long as we can at the very least, because it seems like people really love it. At any rate, if you haven't had an opportunity to, I'd really appreciate it if you hit those likes and sub buttons, maybe find some of your favorite content. Put that there out in the world by sharing it out. And, yeah, it would greatly go a long way to helping me advance the stream even further. If you're looking forward to some more, make sure that you come back again tomorrow. There's always other stuff going on. Remember, there's a premiere on the 24th. We're going to be starting up a new game on the stream. But Icarus isn't going anywhere. Just going to be playing something else for a little bit. At any rate, I'm going to stop babbling. I'm out of here. Have yourself a good one, and take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Stay healthy out there. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, buddy.